Kenny, there's a lot of stuff in the bowels of the internet that draft prospects probably wish was hidden. I'm certainly glad it's not, because I think it's hilarious and very entertaining for us. And Sports Illustrated put together a list of some great tweets. What were some of your favorites?
Well, I really liked, I think it was Dennis Smith Jr.'s. I'm not even sure if I can say it on air, but it was, oh, there it is, yeah.
I think you can now.
The best part about this was, I think he was like 13 or 14 when he tweeted this, and it's just really funny. It's become part of the draft process now. I was asking a few of the prospects about it before the draft, and the funniest thing is you never realize that you have these tweets, that you just assume, like, Jason Tatum said his mom followed him since he got Twitter, and like my mom followed me since I got Twitter. So I was like, well, I don't have any bad tweets from when I was 16, 17, 18.
You weren't slanging any bad tweets?
Yeah, well, I never tweeted that, but you know, and you just never realize, you forget about some things that you may have tweeted. But I think it could have been a lot worse.
Let's talk about the folk hero that is LeVar Ball. I mean, basically as popular as any player, right? He was essentially cupping his hand to his ear like Hulk Hogan with the audience.
Yeah, he was the most famous guy in the room for sure. It was that draft would have been pretty dead if it weren't for LeVar. He was walking up and down. He was high-fiving fans whenever he was moving to his photo shoots and whatever. And he actually threw his hat into the crowd at one point because this side of the stands loved him, and the other side of the stands hated him, and so they were booing him, and he soaked it in. He was like, he was like, let's go, gesturing towards the crowd.
It's like John Cena, right?
Yeah, it was great. He is really a pro wrestler, yeah.
Of course, everyone not a fan of LeVar. Check out what Joel Embiid tweeted last night about Lonzo. Please dunk on him so hard that his daddy runs on the court to save him. That is, in a nutshell, what Lonzo's going to have to experience, because everywhere he goes, the specter of LeVar Ball, his dad, follows.
Yeah, and he said in his post-draft interview that everyone is saying that he has a bunch of the media says that he has targets on him. So it seemed like he was, making it out to be something that was made up, but absolutely not. I mean, there's a lot of players I'm sure would love to give him 30, 35 points on the court because they just can't stand that guy with the yellow big baller brand hat.
One of my other favorite things from the night, Markelle Fultz, poor guy, #1 pick, posted an Instagram photo promoting the watch company Tissot, but clearly he didn't get the memo that he had to do a little edit here. He needed to change the temp caption he was given to reflect where he was drafted. I get it. He's very excited that he is headed to parentheses city. Kenny, how big of a facepalm is this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, my hot take is I think this is a good thing, because Paul Pierce does this all the time, or he's at least done it once that I know of, and I'm sure he's done it multiple times because Paul Pierce. And so if that's an indication, he's going to play like Paul Pierce. He's going to have a very successful NBA career. I saw people like legitimately ripping him, though, online, PR people who have been in the biz for 20, 25 years. And I felt bad, like you said, because this kid doesn't know what he just was told to put this up.
Best night of his life.
Exactly.
But he knew he was going to the Sixers. I mean,
right.
They could have filled that in for him.
This might be a genius PR move, because we all would not be talking about Tissot today if he didn't mess this up. It would have probably just gone under the radar. So maybe if I'm a genius Tissot person, I'm saying, why don't you mess it up so everybody talks about it?
Yeah, that's going to be the new move now.
I don't know.
Yeah.